The E-stop you have to twist.
Oh,
It's better that the machine sits here warm, ready to go, than to turn it on and try to go instantly. So let it just, it won't hurt anything to have the power on all thing. So this is the main on and off. Okay. And if you do not, this switch is to turn the heaters on and off. You can also leave that on. So this switch here is for the seal drum, right? So that turns the power off to that. Okay. The only time I would recommend you use that if you're going to clean it, shut the heat down, let it cool down so you can clean things.
okay.
Otherwise, at the end of the day, if it's all clean, I'd leave the heat on, shut the main power off. Hold the first button and then hit the second arrow down, and it'll turn it down. And then if you find that you need more heat, you just do it in reverse. Hold the first button and then hit the up arrow, and that'll turn it down. I use manual to set the machine up. Okay, so if I'm in manual and I want to jog the machine, right, the conveyor will move. Okay. It won't seal trays or anything like that. If you do want to start sealing trays, but you don't want to do it in auto, right? You hit the start button, right, and the seal drum will come down, and you should start sealing trays. As soon as you let go, the machine stops sealing. Hit this, and away you go, and it automatically drops it down. And it's stuck right. Okay? And cutting and sealing. So stop the machine, use the red button, the drum should come on. Go back to manual. So I can change the speed of the machine, let the carriers go around. So you to come off the top. And you put this in, the center cord, and then another roll. And then this cord, this shaft has a flat on it. So you want to put this screw on the flat. And that saves it in case it gets marred up. If you mar up the other part of it, you probably won't be able to get the cone on or off. Put that on. Next to that, tighten up. You really need that for when you're using the labeler, but I don't take both rolls at the same time. And for the beginning of this, you don't have to be real neat. You want to go, well, you end up
I'm serious.
here, up here, and all this is just because of the labeler. This is where the label is going to shoot out onto the product. This lifts up, going under there, so you want to go around there. And this is a safety bar. That is because this film needs to go in between the safety bar and this roll. Right? So as all you have to do is do that, stuff it in the empty cavity. Here. That. Here. It'll shoot a label out up here, and you can time it so when it comes down here and comes out, it's going to be in the center. If there's product that's higher than the flange of the tray, it should hit this bar, lift the bar up, and the machine will shut down. Okay? So if I'm running this, see how right? So that means nothing too high, like if somebody stuck a spoon in there or something.
Yep.
So you can see already, it's already straightened out.
There you go. Yeah, those look a lot like
Two compartment trays, and if you want to start picking them, turn this on, the denester on, turn the air on, jog this or use the start button, and then it'll pick trays. You'll have to loosen these up because you want to add more pressure to pick the trays. So this one you just want to take some pressure off. So it's just these two nuts. That's all you have to do. Bigger cell.
The bigger cell down.
Right, so they're two different sizes, so that one's will be down if you want to just take it. Lift it, like I pull it towards me and lift it, pull it back, raise it up. Now, putting them back in is the worst part because if I take this carrier, I find, so these pins go in these holes, right? So it fits in that hole. See that? There's no gap. You have to have a gap. Okay? So what happens is you have to turn that. And then you put it into where it fits. Falls. That's why the gap is important. Because the blade of the knife goes inside this gap. Before you open the door, I put it in manual, right? And jog the machine so that you can see, you know what the knife blade is, right? So I jog it so I put the knife blade up.
So the blade is completely up.
Straight up and down, okay? And the reason I do that is I'm just taking it out to clean it or whatever, then I can drop that blade right in between. So these thumb screws, loosen these up. Don't lose the spring. It's important. I just put a little pressure on that one. knife assembly, you just, again, it's sharp, so you want to be careful. You just lift straight out.